to Manifest on Purpose. My name is Kimberly Williams. I am a mindset consultant specializing in manifestation. I help you align your mindset with the things that you desire in your life to help you manifest in your life. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Let's manifest on purpose. Hello, and happy Monday. Happy new week. Happy new beginnings. I know a lot of people say that Monday is not a good day of the week. A lot of people consider Mondays to be the worst day of the week, but not around here. Mondays are the best day of the week because Monday represents a new beginning. I told you all that I had a productive week last week that carried on and flowed into my weekend, and now I'm ready to start this Monday knowing that this Monday is going to be productive also. Are you making plans for the rest of your week? I want to say welcome to all of you who have decided to listen today. I'm so grateful that you have decided to be here with me. You could have been anywhere. My name is Kimberly Williams. I am the host of the Manifest on Purpose Mindset Show. My intention is to inspire you to create the life of your desires. Each moment means something. Each day you're creating. So make sure that you're creating something that's going to benefit you at a later date. One of the best things about being in this physical existence is free will. Don't you just love having choices? That's a part of our nature. We are the universe deep within. It shows this in physics. We are and are not all at the same time. How do you choose to show up? Depends on the choices you make by exercising your free will. What applies to one thing applies to everything. This is so for manifestation also. There are several ways to manifest intentionally, as there are many techniques. If you have been hanging out with me for a while now, you know my passion as far as it relates to manifestation. I try to find any and every way that I can get manifestation to you, because the ultimate passion is so that you can be happy in your life and you can get the life that you desire. You deserve that. And if I can teach you different techniques to help you do that, that's what I'm here for. I love to help you create great things in your life. So I'm going to give you the system I use to help my clients manifest on purpose. Hopefully, this will provide another choice for your manifestation needs. I want you to have every opportunity available to you to create the life of your desires. I want this to be easy for you because it's a natural flow. I want you to be able to do this for yourself. You may want to go ahead and get your pen and paper ready, because this episode and the things that you learn here is going to be epic. If you listen to these things and follow through, you will be able to create change in your life. This system is used to level up your manifestation game. The first level in this is the identification and the elimination level. This is where you first identify who you are. This is important. This is the most important thing. Are you who you say you are? Be careful with that one, because past history can distort the real you. The person that you are today could have been formed from trauma or things in the past that were no longer serving you, or that are no longer serving you, or aren't serving you at all. You can be living your life through those experiences. Is that really who you are? Are you who people think you are? I have some old school wisdom that you are what you answer to. Everyone has their own perception of you, but you should know that you don't have to or should not have to identify as such. Don't respond to what people call you if you don't agree with it. Don't be the person that they think you are if you know deep inside you're not that person. Identification is a deep down evaluation of yourself. It's all about getting to know who you are. In identifying who you are, here are a few questions that you should consider. If there were no other people in this physical world, who would you be? Who are you without anybody else? If it was just you alone, who would you be? How would you live your life? If your only job was to just be, in which it is, who would you be? If you had nothing to think about or consider, or no other people to consider, who would you be? If all you had to do was just be. And as I said, this is the natural state for us, to just be. Everything around us is just a filter of our perception. Once you really get to understand who you really are, get to know yourself, bring your awareness of all of the people, places, and things that do not serve you or align with your purpose. These may be the areas of your life that you worry about, or the things that you're stressing about, even those areas of fear in your life. When you find out who those people are, where those places are, when you find those things that may be holding you back, let that shift go. This is called elimination. Elimination is necessary sometimes to get rid of those things that may be holding you back. Are you planning to keep spinning your wheels with the things that you know are holding you back? Highlight this part. If a person does not love who you really are, let that shift go. I don't know where that came from, but sometimes we do allow people in our lives when they don't have our best interest at heart. We feel obligated sometimes to allow these people in, even though we know that the relationships are toxic. We have to let go of how things are supposed to be, and we have to start allowing the things that flow in our life in alignment with our life. We have to get rid of all of those things that distract us, all of those things that block us. Sometimes it may be things that we don't even realize is blocking us. That's why this stage is important, getting to know yourself. And when you know yourself, everything that's not serving you or helping you, you cut those things out of your life. When working with a client, I have techniques to help clients get through this stage before we move over into the next stage. It's all about identification and elimination. It's all about identifying those areas of blockage and identifying why these areas are here. And then we move on into elimination. That's definitely necessary for you to intentionally manifest. Because remember, we're always manifesting. If there's things that are causing blockages and we don't get those things out of our lives, we're going to continue to attract the same thing. The next level up is higher self-realization. This step is where you learn your true power. Now that you already know who you are in this physical experience, you learn who you really are and how much power you really have. You learn that your power is already within you. It's nowhere on the outside of you. It's right there inside of you. You don't have to go far to tap into that power. That power is already there. Take time here in this level to connect with the inner God that is within you. That power is connected to the inner God in you. This step will help you transform your mindset. When you begin to tap into that power of the inner God in you, you can transform those things that were negative in your life, those things that were holding you back, into something that can help you, into something that's more positive for you. If you missed episode 38, go ahead and listen to it. It's about the higher self. And in this episode, I help you connect with the source within. There's even a meditation prayer at the end of that you can listen to. But it's so important for you to learn how to connect to your inner self, because that's what's going to give you the power to change your mindset. I choose to call that inner God within me my higher self. The higher self provides guidance on your journey, but during this time, you have to be open to receive it. You have to quiet your mind. You have to be able to shut out everything around you so that you can get this guidance, or you can understand this guidance and this higher wisdom that is coming from the inner God in you. The next level is synchronization. Once you meet the physical you and the higher you, introduce the two. Let them get to learn each other. Learn how to let the inner self do the work for you. You know, when you get an elevation on a job, your role changes. If you think about it, in a job or career, most of the time, the people that work the hardest get paid the least amount of money. They end up doing all of the work, and someone else is benefiting off the majority of what is received from that work that is done. But when you are promoted to another level, your workload lightens. This is what we need to do, because you may be walking around with a lot of heavy baggage on you. You may be walking around with responsibilities on you that do not even belong to you. When you have that weight on you, that's what I like to call it, because that weight can slow you down. When you have that weight on you, you need to be able to let the inner self or your higher self work for you. Let that inner God do the work. Aspire to be your higher self. Let the higher self guide you. The higher self already knows the answers, already knows what's next on the journey. Follow that guidance. It's just like having an answer to the puzzle and not even using it. If you know that the answer is within you, just let things flow and let those higher energies guide you to your next level. When you build this relationship with your inner God, you will become aware of any opportunities that you may have missed earlier. This is when you awaken. During this stage, you will be able to see those opportunities that you may have missed before due to you trying to use your logic and figure things out on your own. What this synchronization really is, it's a union. It's a marriage. This is truly when the two becomes one. Use that powerful combination within you to create your life the way that you want to create it. Level 4 is ideation. Now that you are connected to your higher self, start dreaming. And when I say start dreaming, I don't mean just start dreaming. I mean dream big. What is the ideal life for you? Start looking at things from above. Look at it from a different perspective. What do I want in total? What is the combination of everything that I want? I want it all. Start thinking on that level. This is intention setting times 10. This is intention setting on steroids. What you shouldn't be doing during this time is trying to rush to put together a list of random things that you may like to have someday. No, it gets deeper than that. You should be writing your own story. This is actually a technique that I use with my clients. You should be writing your story, the narrative about your life as you wish to see it, as if it is happening right now in this very moment. You should be creating a narrative for yourself. There's going to be all types of people that are going to try to create a narrative for you and create a narrative for your life. You need to create your own narrative. Flowers just don't fall down from the sky. You have a seed, you have to plant, and you have to nourish it. It has a cycle. So does manifestation. Manifestation is a cycle all in itself. You have to break that intention down so that it will manifest a flow of abundance in all areas in your life. You don't want to just manifest one thing and leave room for something else to manifest that's been brewing for a while that you may not even want, and then decide that you're going to manifest something else. No, you don't want to do that. You want manifestation to flow throughout your life. It's not enough to say, I want a lot of money. Why do you want it? What is the purpose of it? Today or 10 years from now? If you know you can manifest one thing at a time, please know that you can manifest and create your own life. Why waste your manifestation skills on just one item at a time? Why not create your own life? Why not? You're already doing it. Level 5, creation and techniques. Once your ideas are set in stone, you can use various techniques to help your creation process. As I said, you can go back into my previous episodes, and there are episodes that I do give out several techniques, whether it's mindset techniques, building habits, or whether it's manifestation techniques. There's a time and place for techniques. The time for techniques is after you have successfully transformed your mindset into a growth mindset, into that mindset of intentional manifestation or manifesting on purpose. If you fell short on any of the previous levels that I named here today, you won't be able to advance to this level with the techniques. Techniques can be helpful, but nothing will happen if you have not yet aligned your mindset. Remember to use the technique you can believe in, because there's several techniques, and I know you probably want to know which technique should I use. Use the techniques that you got the most belief in. That's what happened with the placebo effect. The reason why it was so effective is because the patients believed in the medication that they were being given, or the medication they thought was being given. If you don't know about the placebo effect, just a brief rundown. The placebo effect is where patients were given something like sugar pills to help with certain diagnoses to help get them better. And although there wasn't any medicine in these pills, the belief in the patient that the pills were going to work made them get better from it. Ask your higher self for guidance in that area to find the best techniques for you, the area that you can really believe in. Some people really believe in the vision board, and if they do it the correct way and their belief is there, it will work for them. Some people, the vision board just doesn't work for them. For one, sometimes people don't use the technique properly, but another reason is they may just don't believe in the vision board technique. So you have to do or use the technique that you can believe in the most. The techniques are not what you should jump to next after you create your intention. Techniques are just the icing on the cake. It's just the icing. It's just to help you. It's the top off. It's not the all. It's not that you can be unexperienced in manifestation and don't know what you're doing and go and get this random technique and do it and something will manifest for you. No, your mindset still has to be aligned. So the technique should not be the first thing that you start with. The technique is just that icing on the cake. This is just to help things materialize faster for you. As I stated in the beginning, we all have choices. We all have free will. It's the same with manifestation process. The principles remain the same. You are the creator of your own reality. It is ultimately your choice to use whatever manifestation style you choose to use. Using the Manifest on Purpose system is the system that I suggest that you use. Using this system will place you in alignment with your ideal life. Let's jump into a basic overview of the Manifest on Purpose level up system. Level 1 is going to be identification and elimination. This level right here is all about getting to know you, getting to know who you are and what you want in life. When you determine who you are, you're going to learn what you want in life. Once you determine those things, eliminate all of the things that are not serving that. Level 2 is the higher self-realization. This is when you walk in and begin to learn the full power of you. When you learn that you are privy to infinite possibilities. This is learning that power within you and knowing that there is a God within you. You are the creator. When you learn that side of you, you're moving on up to level 3, which is the synchronization. This is when you bring that higher self up and introduce your higher self to the physical you. The higher self already knows, but the physical you has to get to know the higher self, the inner God in you, in order to form that trust relationship. Once that trust relationship is born, you can let go and allow the inner God in you or your higher self to take on over your journey. That inner self is going to provide you guidance and it's going to help you move on up to the next level, which is the ideation level. This is when you become clear about what you want your story to be. Who do you want to be? From where you are right now into the last page of the storybook. This is creating your entire life. You're not just creating a piece here, a piece there. You're creating an entire life, your entire desired life. That's what's so beautiful about this Manifest on Purpose system. You're not just manifesting one thing at a time. You're manifesting your whole ideal life. Level 5 is the creation level. This is the level where everything comes together. Your inner self takes over. Your inner self opens up opportunities for you. And creation is going to be coming up during this time. You can use techniques during this time to focus on your intentions, the things that are desired in your life. You can focus on having what it is that you want. Act as if it already has happened. This is the final level, the creation level. Take some time to ponder over these areas in your life. Determine whether you've got it all together or not. If you don't, start working on these areas. It starts with you. The buck stops here with you. Start working on yourself. Start practicing these things on a consistent basis and watch everything that you desire begin to manifest on purpose. I love you to life. It's time for this meditation. I want you to prepare for meditation. While you're preparing for meditation, I also want to bring your attention to my IG page, the Manifest on Purpose IG page. I post things there that I don't post here. So if you're here and you're following this podcast and then you enjoy this and it resonates with you, check out the IG page. You can also go on the website and subscribe on the Manifest on Purpose website, manifestonpurpose.net. Leave me your comments here. Let me know if something resonates with you. Let me know if you need clarification for something. Share this with friends who may need it just as much as you. Like and subscribe. If you're driving right now, I don't want you to focus on meditation. I want you to focus on driving. So download this for a later time. If you are not driving, go ahead and find a comfortable space where you can relax for meditation. Just allow yourself to become one with where you are and become aware of the present moment. Make sure that you're in a space where there are no distractions, and please make sure that it is a safe location for you. In today's meditation, I want you to focus on you. I want you to focus on who you really are. Once you focus on who you are here in this physical existence, I want you to determine who you want to be in the future. What is your desired life for you? When you're done with meditation, write those things down, document those things so that you can have them to look at later. There's a lot of power in that. I do a lot of writing. I always go back to something later and learn something that I did not learn before. So document things after your meditation so that you can go back and study it. You may be surprised at what you may find out. Until next time, enjoy the meditation.